From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather tonight.
Clouds are thickening up across the area. We're starting to get more of a southeasterly wind tonight. So temperatures bottoming out here soon, and then they'll climb toward daybreak, back out of the 40s into the lower 50s. Showers and maybe even a few rumbles of thunder as we head through the early morning hours here. There's a flood watch still in place across southern Middle Tennessee, North Mississippi, for additional heavy rain and flash flooding. This goes all the way through noon on Sunday, even though the rain itself won't last that long. North Alabama, as of the time I'm recording this Friday evening, not currently in a flood watch. National Weather Service in Huntsville still assessing that. Whether they issue one or not doesn't really matter, because these areas have already had 3 to 5 inches of rain this week. It'll take very, very little to cause additional flooding issues across the region. So it doesn't matter if you're in a flood watch or not, there's still the potential for flash flooding as we head through our Saturday night. In addition to strong to severe thunderstorms, still a level 2 out of 5 risk here for all of southern Middle Tennessee into a large part in North Alabama. Notice that the enhanced level 3 out of 5 risk is starting to spread into parts of our area, and it may be expanded farther for a damaging straight line wind threat that may be elevated enough for it. We get a new update on this just after midnight during the overnight. If there are any changes, we will have that posted on social media, and then Chase Wilson will have updated information on the channel and social media at 4 a.m. and 7 a.m. during his weathercast. Threats during the overnight and evening hours for tomorrow night: a few tornadoes will be possible. So there may be some tornado warnings across the area, and I do think we'll get a tornado watch tomorrow night. Elevated risk of damaging winds of 50, 60, 70 miles per hour with the main line. Not everybody gets that wind, but several locations might. And especially because of the saturated ground conditions we have, it will be even easier than normal to knock down trees and power lines. And even with gradient wind gusts tomorrow well ahead of the thunderstorms, wind gusts of 30, 40 miles per hour, there can even be some isolated power outages before the storms even get here. So you're going to have ways of hearing warnings that may include if we lose power tomorrow night, and in addition to something that can wake you out of your sleep because of this being an overnight threat. The next elevated risk we have is the potential for more heavy rain and flash flooding across the area. Here's the timing, and I will say with the Futurecast model here, the HER, it is underdoing temperatures by several degrees this evening compared to reality. So we have to account for that. So I don't think it's going to be mid to upper 40s by sunrise. I think it's going to be warming into the lower 50s. But otherwise, I think we're on track here. Mostly cloudy skies, a few waves of scattered showers and thunder showers during the morning hours. That moves north of us by midday. And then the model does course correct back to reality by the afternoon with these strong southerly winds gusting of 30 to 40 miles per hour, sustained of 15 to 20. Getting up into the mid to upper 60s, maybe a couple degrees warmer than what you see here for daytime highs. Notice it does have a supercell or two ahead of the line back into North Mississippi, Southwest Tennessee. We'll watch for that across the area, but I'm not seeing a likely signal in the model data, but we'll watch just in case there's a surprise. I think those supercells would be overtaken by the line before they move in. 8, 9 o'clock, the main line starts to knock on the door. It moves across the area 9, 10, 11 o'clock. 12, 1, 2 o'clock, it starts shifting out of here. And then we're left with lingering showers as we head on into the morning. And then much cooler conditions as we head into Sunday and next week. We'll get this weather system out of here. Back to wintry type temperatures for early next week. Have a weather system in the plains on Tuesday. That moves east, and that gets our attention for Wednesday. Now, the models are still not sure where exactly they want to set up the rain-snow line, whether they set it up near the Tennessee-Alabama line, and north of there it's mainly snow in southern Middle Tennessee. It's mainly rain over Alabama, or if they want to push it farther south and include North Alabama in some wintry weather, or if they want to have the rain snow line even farther north than this, and it's mainly closer to Nashville with snow and all of our area in rain. So there's still some discrepancy in the model. So we're still at that point, being several days away. All I can do is just tap you on the shoulder, let you know there's the potential for rain mixing with some wintry weather next week around Wednesday. We'll watch that. Whoever does get onto the wintry side, there will likely be some accumulation. We're just not yet exactly sure specifically where that sets up across the viewing area. Let us get past this system here going into tomorrow night. Once we get through Sunday and especially early next week, we'll start hammering down the details and get much more confidence on how Wednesday is going to play out. But just a tap on the shoulder to watch it, because there may be some impactful wintry weather. There might be across parts of the area. Morning showers and thunder showers tomorrow, a break in the midday and afternoon, and then after dark, that's when the severe weather threat moves into the area, with damaging straight line winds, flash flooding, and spin up tornado potential. Mid to upper 60s tomorrow in the afternoon. Gusty south winds of 30 plus miles per hour, even way before storms get here. Rain ending Sunday morning. Notice we bumped down the temperatures for Sunday, and those are morning temperatures in the 40s. I think we fall into the 30s by late morning in the afternoon. Colder here for next week, and then we'll watch Wednesday for that chance of rain and maybe some sleet and snow across the area. Much colder for the second half of next week. That's your latest 7-day forecast. Chase Wilson is back with you at 4 a.m. with your Wake Up Weather forecast.